This is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 138. The title of today's lesson is the correct use of in Chinese. Yeah, I've noticed students often make a mistake. They often say in Chinese when they should be saying like in Chinese culture, in Chinese society, according to Chinese tradition. I think the problem comes in realizing that when you say Chinese as a noun, most of the time, so let's look at the note here. Most of the time, Chinese as a noun usually refers to the language. So you can't just stop at in Chinese. Or we can also say the Chinese to refer to all Chinese people in general. But if you say in Chinese, that can't really refer to the people. That can only refer to the language. So let's look at the first example. In Chinese, the eldest son is expected to take care of the parents. All right, so here if you say in Chinese, to a Westerner, it means what? In Chinese in the language? It would be confusing. So the correct way, of course, here with the check would be in Chinese culture. In Chinese culture, the eldest son is expected to take care of the parents. So you can't just stop at in Chinese here. This is where a lot of students make a mistake. Now, of course, the same rule applies for all other languages too. So like, for example, if somebody said in Spanish, people take a siesta. No, you can't say that. You say in Spanish society. Of course, you could have just said in Spain, but if you say in Spanish society, people take a siesta. But you can't say in Spanish because in Spanish would also mean in the language. Okay, I hope that's clear. Okay, let's look on. Here's the second one also. In Chinese, red envelopes are given out to children and parents for Chinese Lunar New Year. So, of course, this is wrong with the X. Here with the check, this is correct. In Chinese society, red envelopes are given out to children and parents for Chinese Lunar New Year. Okay, again, so if you just say in Chinese, here, it basically just means the language. You have to say, in these different situations, you have to say in the culture, in the society. All right, we got another one here, too. Instead of in, you could also, sometimes students might make the mistake this way. They might say according to Chinese. It doesn't make sense at all. According to Chinese, according to the language. According to Chinese, ghost money is burnt for someone after they die. Yes. No, you would say according to Chinese tradition. Now, you might have been able to say according to the Chinese, meaning the Chinese people. You might have been able to get away with that one there. But here, the correct way is according to Chinese tradition, ghost money is burnt for someone after they die. All right, so again, be very, very careful. And here's just one simple example of in Chinese meaning the language. In Chinese, ni hao ma means how are you? Yeah, so that's normal. So if we say in Chinese, it almost always refers to the language, not to the culture, not to society, not to tradition. Okay, I hope that's clear. I hope you got it. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.